We know exactly how to protect the physical body. We forge interlocking plates of steel to deflect kinetic force. But when it comes to the mind, we walk onto the battlefield entirely exposed. Every day, our attention is pulled apart. A constant barrage of digital noise fragments our focus. Creative blocks stifle our output, and the sheer volume of daily information accelerates memory decay. Thousands of years ago, Indian philosophers identified this specific vulnerability. They recognized that human intellect is the essential foundation of human agency, and that it is incredibly fragile. Left unguarded, our cognitive sharpness actively erodes. Maintaining mental clarity requires a deliberate, engineered defense. The blueprints for that defense are recorded in the Brahmavaivarta Purana, a massive ancient archive detailing spiritual and psychological technologies. Central to this text is goddess Saraswati. While widely recognized as the muse of art and music, here she operates in a much sharper capacity, as the fierce protector of intellectual integrity. Hidden within this Purana is a specific mechanism called the Shri Saraswati Kavacham, a structured methodology designed to fortify the mind against degradation. The text functions as a technical manual for constructing a psychological exoskeleton. In Vedic literature, the Sanskrit word kavach translates literally to armor or shield. The mechanism that powers a kavach is a practice known as nyasa. This is a technique where the practitioner takes abstract, chanted syllables and mentally assigns them to specific physical coordinates on their own body. As the practitioner recites the text, they map the words to their limbs, torso, and head, turning the act of reading into a highly focused somatic experience. The Kavacham functions as a literal map, anchoring invisible psychological protection to tangible physical geometry. To build this defense, the text visualizes the anatomy layer by layer, moving sequentially from the top down. The mapping begins by invoking Saraswati to secure the crown of the head. This locks down the neurological center, securing the seat of memory and active thought. Next, the protection moves to the throat and tongue. This segment defends the purity of spoken language, the adherence to truth, and the precision of musical expression. The incantations then push down through the torso and extend to the outer limits of the arms and legs, fully securing the physical vessel. By completing this somatic mapping, the practitioner covers every entry point, sealing their nervous system against external psychological chaos. This defense relies heavily on the structural engineering of the spoken text. The precise arrangement of Sanskrit syllables functions like an acoustic algorithm. The dense, repetitive sounds demand total cognitive bandwidth, effectively jamming the frequencies of distracting mental noise. Furthermore, the verses are composed in strict rhythmic meters. Speaking them aloud forces the practitioner into a regulated pattern of inhalation and exhalation. The physical act of chanting the Kavacham overrides the body's autonomous rhythms, pulling the nervous system into a state of deep neurolinguistic focus. Once the entire text is recited and the physical mapping is complete, the practitioner reaches their target baseline. The armor is engineered to be a two-way barrier. It deflects external interference while containing the light of acquired wisdom within the practitioner. The result is a highly regulated internal environment, allowing for a state of unshakable intellectual clarity. The specific rituals may be thousands of years old, but the cognitive attrition in address mirrors the struggles of the modern era. We still face the daily erosion of our focus and the continuous threat of burnout. Our intellect, our ability to synthesize information, and our creative output remain our most critical tools, and they remain highly susceptible to damage if left exposed. The Saraswati Kavacham serves as a blueprint for the intentional preservation of the mind, illustrating that cognitive potential must be defended every single day.